Newsflash, if you don't think a joke is funny, you don't have to laugh at it. This isn't about jokes. Be authentic. I was reading my journal from the start of 2024 until about April 2024. And I was able to see the evolution of the way that I thought, the way that I carried myself, basically all my thoughts and all my life experiences just distilled into one book, right? And I was able to see how inauthentic not only my behaviors were, but also the way I talked, the people that I allowed myself to spend time with, and even now how much I still struggle with it. So I'm gonna bring that to you today. What is authenticity? Is authenticity like these YouTube videos where I don't put any edits and I don't like leave out any, I have a conversation in the middle of my YouTube videos and I don't edit it out? Or is authenticity always screaming out exactly what you think at any exact moment and being as racist or cancelable as you want? Or is authenticity not letting anyone influence the way you think? Not letting anyone tell you what you can and can't do? Well, to put it simply, I think authenticity is being comfortable and being assertive into who you genuinely are and what you think. Let me explain. That's very broad, right? Okay, who you genuinely are and what you genuinely think. Okay, he is genuine. What does genuine mean? Well, genuine means, honest, right? Genuine means pure, untainted by any external influence or anything external, really. And so, going back to that joke analogy, right? How many times have you laughed at a joke that you didn't even think was funny? Many damn times, bro. What am I doing? Like, it is so easy to follow the crowd just because they all think in a certain way. It is so easy to follow a certain group of people just because they're the group that you so happen to be in, or what you've been taught to believe in, or whatever ideology or worldview you've been taught to kind of adopt, right? But you never really think for yourself, like, what do I really believe in? What do I think about this? A lot of times when something controversial happens, your phone tells you what to think before you even form your own opinion. Isn't that crazy? I think that's pretty crazy. You can open up your phone, you see a news thing of the day, and then you look at the comments, and then there seems to be like some consensus or like two arguing beliefs. And then from those points of views, you choose your own belief. People never form their own beliefs nowadays. Why? Well, no wonder you don't know who you are, right? No wonder you don't know what being authentic to you really means. No wonder why you don't know. You being created, you are one of one. In all of human existence, every single human being that has come, like, I don't know, maybe trillions of people, I don't know the number. You are one of one. Your DNA, who you have become today watching this video right now, has never been and never will be replicated. Yet we are force-fed and taught opinions and worldviews that are replicated, copy-paste over and over and over. And you are never taught to be able to find your own beliefs and values and thoughts and the ways that you think about things. Why is that? I think that's really strange. I think that's really stupid. I think you should start doing that. Because what are you doing with your life if you don't know who you are? What are you doing with your life if someone asks you, who are you? Would you even be able to answer like this? Or would you have to think like, okay, I'm 17, I'm from Hong Kong, I like doing basketball. Like, no, that's not who you are. That's what you do. That's what you like to do. That's not who you are. Who you are is what is authentic to you. That is so broad. I just realized, like, me saying that sounds so general. But, okay, how can I specify this? Let's say you're in a group of people. Like, let's say I go to church, right? And I'm in this friend group that I'm a part of. Well, naturally, to fit in, right, I'm not going to be talking about drugs or anything like that. I'm going to be talking about God. I'm going to be talking about fulfillment. I'm going to be talking about my life's purpose with, like, these people, my friends at church, right? Because that is what helps me to fit in. That is what the topic, like, of the group is about. That is my surrounding, my environment. And so to blend into my environment, to fit like a puzzle into my environment, I need to adopt a certain level or a certain kind of personality, a certain kind of character, if you will. Not saying like character is a bad thing, we'll get into that later. To fit in, to be accepted. Whereas if I were to go partying and be a degenerate, what would fit in, like what kind of conversations or kind of personality would fit into that friend group? Not saying I have those kinds of friends, but what kind of character would I have to become to be the piece of the puzzle that fits into that group? Well, I'd have to adopt their ideologies, right? Like casual sex, smoking, drinking, partying, alcohol, drugs, whatever. That would help me fit into that group. And so you can see how like becoming a different person helps you fit into all these different ideologies and friend groups and worldviews. So if you're constantly being driven, like online especially, if you're constantly being a part of, and you are a part of all these different groups, if you're on social media, regardless of whether you try to be or not, when you're a part of all these friend groups, all these online groups, or all these like real life groups, you're forced to play a character to a certain extent and really blend into someone who you feel will be accepted by this group regardless of who you think you are, right? So how do we really find who we are then if we're always being force-fed what to believe and how to behave and how to become more like and like who to copy and all these different things? Well, simple answer. Look at what I'm doing right now. There's no one around me. Literally, like I'm sitting in this bubble of like this bench that I found, and there's no one around me. I'm just left with my thoughts, thinking with like let me show you. All these books, these journals, bro. Like I have this book here. It's The Woman Warrior. I think it's pretty cool. And on my Kindle, I'm reading like How to Win Friends and Influence People. I got Atomic Habits here. I got my journals here. I got like a ton of stuff, right? And it, like I'm recording literally on my Bible. Bro's recording on his Bible. And so I'm just like alone here, left to be introspective and think about who I am and my own thoughts. And when you leave yourself to be able to think like this, it's so powerful because there's no external influence to tell you how to behave or what to think or how to speak. So when I'm left with myself, I'm really left with only one thing, which is to find who I am, to find what I believe in, and to think about the experiences that I have had in the past with external things, right? External friend groups, ways that I've behaved then versus another time when I was with a different friend group, or versus the way that I think now, or versus the way that I speak to my parents versus with my friends, etc. And so I'm just left with these thoughts, and I'm really able to decide who I want to become. What character do I want to be, right? Because really we're all just playing a character, whether you like it or not. It's just about what character do you become and what character are you called to be. Now, back to being authentic and not laughing at a joke that you don't think is funny. Your character that is original to you, it is your responsibility and you owe it to the world to hold frame to that character. You are that person. You are this. This is who you are. Character, for lack of a better word, I'm not saying play a character, but you are a character. Whether you like it or not, you are a character. You're not trying to play a character. But what is authentic to you is a character that you genuinely are without even trying. And you can only do that by sitting alone and finding that yourself, right? And so holding frame, self-respect, true self-respect means, okay, I'm gonna hold myself to this character and not stray away from it depending on what friend group I'm in or what my environment is. I am this character, and my environment, I will not allow it to mold me, right? I will mold my environment because I'm standing firm to what my character is. And I'm struggling with this a lot right now, especially at my age, where social pressure and social status and trying to fit in and all this, like, you know it, bro. You know what I'm talking about. All these things are so prevalent at this age, especially in 2024, with social media and everything being so prevalent. I think it's just a dangerous thing if you keep it unwatched. If you're not even aware of this, right? I think it's very dangerous. Because if you're not even aware of it, look at how terrible your mental health can become without the awareness that you can be shaped and molded by your environment, and you need to actually go out of your way to spend time alone to be able to figure out who you are. Right? Whoa! Did you hear that? Oh my gosh, the lightning's crazy. Oh my goodness. Damn! How am I gonna get home, bro? It's raining. Like, so heavy. I don't even know if you can see it. Damn! Well, I guess I'm making videos here for another 5 hours. So, yeah. Keep your frame. Hold to who you are. Because no one's gonna be there to help you and help you find yourself except for you. Right? No one can help you find you except for you. So, as always, that's what I want to leave you with. If you want to hear more from a 17-year-old trying to figure out life, subscribe. It's a win-win for both of us. Love you, bro. Keep working. Get after it. Remember, the end is always going to end out good. If it's not the end, then it's not... Wait, I just butchered that. In the end, everything will be good in the end. If it's not good, then it's not the end. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Get after it. Get to work!